Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to another session of Names of Allah. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has 99 names. Whomsoever memorizes them will enter Jannah. In this video, we will cover 3 names of Allah. These 3 names encapsulate the essence of Allah's eternal and sustaining nature. The first name is Ya Hayy, the ever-living. Ya Hayy, the ever-living. This name signifies that Allah is eternal with no beginning and no end. His existence is infinite, unlike anything in the created world. And because He is the ever living, then it follows that the lives of everything else is dependent on Him alone. Allah is the creator of everything, and to Him we owe all our lives. That's why when someone dies, we say, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Indeed, to Allah we belong, and indeed to Him we will return. You see, we owe our lives to Allah, so therefore we belong to Him. The next name is Ya Qayyoom, the self-sustaining. Ya Qayyoom, the self-sustaining. This name highlights Allah's self-sufficiency. His essence is to exist, being completely free from dependence on anything or anyone else. And because He is the self-sustaining, and so not dependent on anything, then it follows that everything and everyone else is fully dependent on Him. You see, just as a tiny plant relies on water and sunlight to survive and grow, we too depend on Allah, the self-sustaining, for our existence. He continually sustains our lives, because all the things we need in life, ultimately Allah is the provider of it. Remember, we already learned that Allah is Ya Muqeet, the sustainer, and Ya Razaq, the provider, and Ya Wahhab, the giver of gifts. So whatever the level of need, whether it's the basics like the air we breathe, or our daily needs like food and drink, or even the luxuries and bonuses of life, we are dependent on Allah for all of it. And these two names together, Ya Hayy and Ya Qayyoom, the ever-living and the self-sustaining, show us how we are completely dependent on Him because our lives were created by Him and we depend on Him for all the things we need to stay alive. So these names humble us and make us realize just how much we need Allah, which is why Anas bin Malik radiallahu anhu said that whenever a matter would distress the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he would say, Ya Hayy, Ya Qayyum, birahmatika astaghith, meaning, O ever-living and O self-sustaining, in your mercy do I seek relief. So, we know that Allah is Ya Hayy, the ever-living, and we know that He is Ya Qayyum, the self-sustaining. And the final name shows us that Allah will always be like this because He is Ya Baaqi, the eternal. Ya Baaqi, the eternal. Allah is the one who has always existed and who will never cease to be. He is the one whose existence does not have a beginning nor an end. The virtue of this name signifies Allah as being perpetual, endless, and everlasting. He will remain forever and is unaffected by time because He created time. And so, in knowing that Allah is the eternal, it reminds us that we are not. Just as a beautiful flower fades away with time, or a grand building crumbles over time, all things in this world eventually wither and die away. So in this temporary life of ours, we should try to connect to Ya Baqi, the eternal, in the hope of spending the rest of our hereafter life in His Jannah. So through these 3 names, we learn not only about Allah's majestic existence, but also about our reliance on Him. When we contemplate Ya Hayy, we are reminded of our reliance on Allah for every breath and every moment of our existence. So it encourages us to be grateful and humble. When we contemplate Ya Qayyum, it reminds us that in a world full of uncertainties, there's one constant that we can always depend on: Allah's guidance and support. So depending and trusting in Him can alleviate our anxieties and fears. And when we contemplate Ya Baqi, it teaches us to focus on the eternal rather than the temporary. It encourages us to invest in deeds and actions that have lasting value, both in this world and in the hereafter. So may Allah bless us through His names. Assalamu alaikum